Hey folks, today I'd just like to share some quick thoughts about the quality that I think will be most important if we are to survive life in the current era of human history. If you read the title before clicking on this video, then you will know that what I'm going to talk about today is the quality of resilience and how much I think it matters to being able to achieve a meaningful life under difficult conditions. The reason that I am able to get through my days and cope with all the challenges that are in my path, whether that be living with cerebral palsy or the reality of being stuck in South Africa as it slowly falls apart, isn't because I'm more wise or intelligent than anyone else. And it's not because I have some sort of access to revealed knowledge from a higher power. The reason I can cope with all these things is that from a very young age, I've had to cultivate a mindset of resilience and not giving up when things got difficult. In fact, it would be rather dishonest of me to try to take credit for my innate mental toughness, because a lot of that actually just comes from my disability itself. Due to the way in which cerebral palsy affects the motor center of my brain, if I want to learn a new skill, I'm required to perform simple actions over and over and over again. And the thing is that if you allow yourself to become frustrated with the process and to give up before you make any progress, someone like me would never achieve anything. In my case, a lifetime of required repetition has given me a far higher tolerance to frustration than that of the average person. While I would never wish my physical limitations on anyone else, because it is not an easy life, I do believe that if we are to weather the current social, political, and economic turmoil gripping our world, we are all going to have to develop a vast quantity of resilience to the challenges that these things present in our daily lives. The best way of doing this that I've found is to not allow yourself to be caught up in thinking about the way you'd like things to be, and instead focusing on the reality of the way that things are and coming up with practical solutions for the things in your life that you need to get done. I'm aware that by describing it this way, I make it seem like a very simple thing to do, but I must assure you that it is not. Particularly in our increasingly digital world, we are surrounded by millions of potential distractions which pull our attention this way and that, confusing us and often leading us down unhealthy and unproductive paths. That is why it is vital for each of us to make the individual choice to develop a sense of personal responsibility and self-discipline, because no one can protect you from yourself. You're the only one who can do that. If you don't exercise the proper degree of authority over your own life, I can guarantee that other forces will arise and take it from you. To be clear, my intent in this video is not to come across as harsh, judgmental, or holier than thou. I'm simply trying to impart something I've learned through the course of my life, and hopefully it's a lesson that you will be able to pick up without having to develop a severe physical disability. As with all the content I produce, I hope that this helps you in some way. And for now, farewell.